compute that? Your total value 5 years ago, $750,000. Now, 5 years after, you own $1.25 million. Then your value, your wealth increased, right? Mm-hmm. Your wealth grew over last 5 year period. At what rate? How would you find that rate? Your nephew's height 5 years ago, 75 centimeters. Now it's 1 meter and 25 centimeters. Okay. Then he grew, okay, his height grew at what rate per year? How will you compute that?
New divided by old.
Divide by this? No.
New minus old divided by 5.
Your balance in your checking account 5 years ago, okay, 75,000. Now 5 years after now, balance is $125,000. Then your deposit, your investment in bank account grew, increased at what rate? At what rate? If you fail to answer my answer, be really disappointed.
New minus old divided by old.
Say again?
New minus old divided by old.
Why you have to love divide something like that? In the example, okay, 5 years, so why don't you take $75,000 5 years as a present value? Then after 5 years, it grew to terminal future value to be what, 125? N is 5. Then what is the R or I growth rate? Time value of money. Okay, PV is 0.75. FV is 1.25. N is 5. NPER. What is the rate? You understand what I'm saying? Profit per share basis. 5 years ago, 75 cents, right? Earnings, is it? It must have grown at this rate, G, right? For how many years? Look at this, look at me. This must have grown at this rate for how many years?
5 years.
To be equal to what?
1.25.
Can you not find this G?
Yes.
In other words, you can do this computation easy because you have Excel. However, before you set up this way, the things I've been telling you, even shouting at you, that is what you need. You like to be a good manager? You like to be successful in your career? Make sure you have a good grasp of that kind of thing. You understand what I'm saying? Rather than, saying like Mandy, oh, this is not what you are doing. This book doesn't have that kind of thing. I'm not finding that kind of thing. Regardless of discipline, this is what you need. Do you understand? As long as you stay in this discipline, you should be able to reason like that. I just hope that I will just, delivering this kind of thing. How to analyze so that you can set up this way, so that you actually solve it qualitatively, find the answer. You understand? That process, that is, it's not only you, that is the problem. Kind of the one, kind of big problem area of college education, especially in business school. They lack. I think that all began maybe when you were in maybe elementary school. I think it has to do with kind of basic math education. I guess. We need to. You want to have your kid, or some of them already have kids. Okay. See if this kind of approach works for them. I'm pretty sure. That'll help them greatly. Try to be analytical. I'm not saying that you are going to be a number genius. No, it is not. Do you believe this is a number genius? No, it is not. Think just logically. So to find this, you are using this function right here. This is the mechanical thing. All right? However, before you plug those input values to here, you should be able to understand why you have to use this formula. Rate is MPR is what now? Okay, let's plug there. You are using this. That is the growth rate. So you are putting your growth rate. Where is the growth rate? Growth rate. Oh, EPS growth 10.76%, right? Put your cursor here, then let's find that. Wait a minute, no, yeah, that's right, EPS growth rate 10.6. Put your cursor here, and then let's use this formula. Let's see if it works. Okay, MPR is what?
5.
5 years. Okay, so 5. Do we need payment?
No.
No. And then what's the PV?
0.75.
Minus 0.75. What is FP? 1.25. Is it 10.76%? Do you understand? Okay? Alright, so we found G. Now you are closer to finding cost of equity capital, isn't it? Now you are getting more ready to plug those input values into this formula, right? Cost of equity capital. So you just found this thing. So you can also find the D1 because you found the growth rate. Okay? Now you are all set to find cost of equity capital. Okay, now what else do we need? Okay, growth rate. Oh, here we go. So since we found the G, let's compute the cost of equity capital first. Okay, dividend for 2017, is it given or not? You need the D1, right? What is the D1? Is it D1 given or not?
No.
No. Okay, then how do we find this D1? We are in 2016 right? So this is D1, is it? Do you know, I'm not showing you the equation for this one, 0.69, this cell. Now tell me, what formula you have to enter into this cell? That is B21.
B3 times 1 plus B20.
That should be D1. D1 should be D0 times 1 plus the growth rate, isn't it? Isn't it? Where's the D0? Where's the D0?
B3.
D0 is not given directly, right? Instead, earning per share, 2016 is times 0, isn't it? 2017 is times 1, isn't it? So D0 should be earning per share times payout ratio, isn't it? $1.25 earning per share 2016 multiplied by payout ratio, isn't it? What is that about the payout ratio? What is the payout ratio given?
50%.
50%. So D1 should be, okay, 1.25 times, that means okay, B3 times 0.5, that is a D0, isn't it? Times, over the parentheses, 1 plus G, that is growth rate, B20. Everybody enter that.
Did you just tell me?
And make sure you got the dividend 2017 0.69.
Just download it.
Make sure you get that 0.69. Do you? D0 is EPS 0 times 0.5, isn't it? EP0 is $1.25. Half of that paid out in cash dividend per share basis, right? Multiplied by 1 plus growth rate. That is, okay, D1.69. Everybody got that? Everybody got 0.69 or not?
Yes.
You should get 0.69, otherwise there's some error. Now, cost of retained earning. Cost of retained earning. if you are, in case you are using retained earning, assuming that there are plenty of retained earning available, then use of that internal equity capital is like using that at this cost, right? So that divided by VCX, what is the market price of stock? That is the B5 plus growth rate B20. Is it 12.59%? Got it? What if you are issuing new equity? You are still using this formula, however, with a small modification. Modification should be what? Are you going to go by market price of stock or net proceed? Net proceed, right? So instead of VCS, you have to go by NP, right? What is the NP for this one? That is market price 37.75 times 1 minus flotation cost, isn't it? What is the flotation cost for
50%.
stock of this company?
15%.
What information? Where is the here? Your equity portion? 15% is very expensive, right? You have to incur as high as 15% cost. So actual dollar amount you net in is 37.75 times 1 minus B6. 37.75 times 0.85. That is a net proceed, isn't it? Do you understand? So B1 divided by that plus G. That is G is already found, okay? B20. Do you have 12.91%? So you can see that issuing new equity capital is more expensive than using internal equity capital. It's natural. Okay? All right. Now we haven't estimated cost of equity capital, cost of debt capital. Let's find this. To find cost of debt capital, which formula are you going to use? Rate? Rate? We use the rate function. It's easier. So what is the cost of, okay, after tax cost of debt here? Here, put your cursor on cell B18. B18. And then, what formula are you going to use?
Rate.
Everybody start entering the formula into their cell B18.
After tax costs.
And then make sure you end up with 3.83%. 3.33%. Does it give you 3.33? Okay, now let me give you the formula for this one. Now, everybody compare. Formula you just entered yourself with this one. And then ask me question if any.
Can you do a formula text on that?
Yeah, you do it. I don't remember that. You just I know you love to use that. You learned it from Warren Dixon, but honestly, I don't remember that. I rarely use that myself.
B10, which is the long-term maturity, B11, which is the payment frequency. Then you have the comma, then B9, which is the bond coupon rate.
That's future value.
Times B8 divided by B11, so that would be the face value divided by the payout frequency.
Yeah. Then future value, I have that times the flotation.
Yeah, the face value
Times flotation.
times 33. 1 minus B12.
Oh, 1 minus.
This is, I think, what this is.
And then what's future value?
B9.
1,000.
Huh?
1,000.
Okay.
And then you have comma. B8 times B11,
B8. What's B8?
B is bond face value.
Bond face value
And
times what?
that's B11, which is payment. Yes.
No, times
Oh, then you
B11.
close on after B8, close it.
And then you multiply the whole thing
Yeah, then multiply the whole thing.
by what?
B11, which is the payment frequency, times 1 minus the tax rate.
Times 1 minus.
The tax rate.
Okay, 3%. Really convoluted.
All right. Everybody could reconcile between this and yours easily? Okay. So that is after the cost of that. Make sure that you just compute using this function, not forgetting, when you do that, not forgetting to enter present value, okay, net proceed, not bond price in the market, right? And then second multiplication, you multiply that by 1 minus tax rate. Do you understand? Okay. Now, only thing remaining is what? Combine those two things you just calculated into average, WACC, isn't it? Okay. Where is the cost of retained WACC here? Here, with retained earning and with the new equity. Make sure, okay, you enter your equation into this thing. There is weighted average. What is the weight for, what is the WD? WD is B16. WE is B17, right? Weight don't change, same thing, isn't it? For total money needed is in debt financing, remaining 3/4 in equity financing, isn't it? Okay, so WD 0.25 times cost of debt, which is 3.33%, plus 0.75 times, in case of using retained earning, you multiply that by 12.59%. In case you are issuing new stock, instead of 12.59, you have to multiply that by 12.91%. Therefore, WACC, based on issuing new equity capital, should be slightly higher, isn't it? Because issuing new cost is more costly than using your internal equity capital. Come to your sense?
Can I see your
So,
cost of,
we
can I see your cost
did
of RE?
cover.
Can I see your cost
Everybody
of
look
RE?
at page 342. We answered A, B, and we skipped part C. Don't worry about that. Break point. Okay, that is needed when you try to find this chart. Okay, don't worry about that. And D, we did that. Okay, E, we just answered. And F, you just skip that. So you don't have to worry about, you don't do, okay, those things not covered by me. So, problem number 2, you do the same. Can you do that?
So then A,
So A, B, C, we all did. D, yes, we did. And E, yes, we did.
everything.
Yeah, everything. So this will give you maybe more than enough good
We didn't
review
do
of what you learned tonight.
C. We didn't do C.
Again, I'm going to reward you with 20%, 20% extra. Make sure you do a great job though, okay? I mean, if I find any error, then I'm not going to give you at all. Okay, if I find any indication of kind of copying someone else's work, again, all those involved will be 0. Plus, those names will be reported to the president's office. Don't do that. Okay? Think of you kind of giving your own self-pride. Okay? Okay, that's all I have for tonight. And then next week we move on to last chapter 12. This will be our last one. Okay, that is next week. And the last week we have, okay, overall final comprehensive review for your exam.
Can I
Okay,
get the copy from you? I'll give you that one.
okay. This is all I have.
That is so tiny. I don't know how you keep track of it.
Let's stick it out.
Wow, it's finished. You just, and then
So it's finance solutions.